Yeah.
Good afternoon, everyone. I, Badar Paracha, the Council and Family Engagement Coordinator, welcome you all to the webinar.
Stories. We gotta pay attention. Here's this one.
Can you please keep your mic muted?
Let's see. This meeting is being recorded by. Okay, got it.
I, Badar Paracha, the Council and Family Engagement
Hello.
Coordinator, welcome you all to the webinar, What It Means to be a Self-Advocate. In collaboration with influencers from Community Living Toronto and Council of Community Living Ontario. Our presenters are our council members, Dzidra Halar, Farrah Sattaur, and Jem Moeller. Farrah Sattaur is also a member of influencers. I thank you all for showing interest in learning about the skills you need to be strong advocates. Today, our self advocates will share their perspectives and lived experiences on moral courage, mosquito advocacy, social justice, and intersectionality. Our self advocates acknowledge the emotional investment that comes with advocating, sharing their personal stories. Therefore, in the end, a meditation session will be conducted guiding you to deal with stress. I request you all to keep your mic muted and hold on to your questions and comments until we reach the questions and answers part of the webinar. Also, the chat is disabled for the presentation part, but later chat will be enabled for your participation. So let's begin the webinar. I invite Dzidra Halar to present the land acknowledgement. Dzidra.
Credo of Acknowledgement for the Council of Community Living Ontario. The Council of Community Living Ontario is thankful for being able to meet, work, and advocate on the traditional First Nations territories, and the Council recognizes the 46 treaties and other agreements from all across the province of Ontario. We recognize that the First Peoples took care of the land, and we will do our best to continue to care for the earth. We, as a culture of human beings, have suffered injustices, and we get it. Whether we have invisible or visible disabilities, as one of our intersectionalities, we have suffered and continue to suffer from prejudices, stereotypes, and biases similar to, but not the same as First Nations people. We acknowledge the beliefs of First Nation, Métis, and Inuit peoples. Our beliefs. We recognize that there is more to
a visitor
than the labels of that prejudge us. We fight for inclusion, education, and diversity. We fight to keep history alive, so it will be remembered and not repeated. We emphasize, we hope, and work with First Nations peoples. Jem?
Yeah. All right. Council embraces the Community Living Ontario movement, which is to create inclusions for all people by increasing equity in the community. by being active, involved in the conversation, by acknowledging self-determination and dignity of risk, by being active, accepted for who we are and the differences that we have, by active in community decision making, by being included the paid workforce, by being treated as true members of the community. Council recognizes the value and importance of all people.
Introduction. Good afternoon. I thank you for all attending our webinar, What It Means to Be a Self-Advocate. My name is Dzidra Halar. I am an advocate supported by Christian Horizons, and I am currently a member of the Council of Community Living Ontario. On my spare time, I love to read and spend time with my dog Bella and my friends. I usually try to advocate for my peers in my community. I am working passionately in my agency by doing projects across the sector, such as When a Seat at the Table is Not Enough. I am a part of my Christian Horizons Advocacy Council. First, we would like to ask what advocacy means to you. What does it mean to be an advocate? Advocacy means to stand up for yourself, and not only yourself, but others as well. Advocacy also means to help people find their voices and speak up for themselves. For example, we should speak up for our rights as an individual. We should not be forced to attend a different religious place, but we should have the choice to attend where and with whom we want to attend. Farrah?
Hi. I am Farrah Sattaur. Advocacy means to me be to me be to me be passionate about change and standing up for what you believe what you believe in to bring about change for people who are marginalized.
Hi, my name is Jem Moeller, and I am a Kenora First Nations. Being Native has taught me a lot of things about how about how not to be scared and being on top of things. It is my second year in council, and Nicole gave me a responsibility to start and end the council meetings. Self-advocate is to not be scared and say what you want to say so that your voices get heard. To stand up for yourself and try to be brave as possible. If you're having trouble saying something, please ask someone to help you in what you want to say. I do not like when people make fun of those who have a disability. I have for myself, I have fetal alcohol syndrome, but that does not mean that I'm different, and that does not mean that I am any different from other people. I'm trying my best to understand what going through disability is, and I would like to advocate on the behalf of all self-advocates who have a disability. Every one of us have some kind of disability. Example, learning disability.
Mosquito advocacy and moral courage. When council was learning about advocacy, we did some networking with marginalized communities to see how they advocate for change. We needed to learn how to make our advocating effects more effective. We knew we needed to learn how to communicate the change that we wanted to happen. Along the way, we were introduced to Dr. Blackstock, an advocate for First Nations peoples. Dr. Blackstock had an interesting way of taking action to make a change. A story that Dr. Blackstock shared was when she realized that it is speaking to the people of communities, people like us, that make change happen. Dr. Blackstock understood that the people who make decisions respond to the change that people want. It is the attitude of the people in the community that needs to change. When the people realized the change that needs to happen, then the government will realize there is something that the people need to have changed. Dr. Blackstock called her method mosquito advocacy. These are the steps Dr. Blackstock suggests when advocating. Number 1, state the problem. What is it that you are trying to change? What is the problem? Why is it a problem? What is causing the problem? Who is affected? Number 2, state evidence-based solutions. Be open to new information, opinions, and opportunities. Make suggestions for how things can change. Figure out possible solutions and be ready to explain why they will work and how they will make lives better for people. Number 3, make sure you are talking to the right government or organization. There is no point in presenting to the federal government about a provincial problem. Number 4, if you have approached the correct government or organization, but they aren't doing anything about the problem, and they are not following the evidence-based solution, then you change tactics and become a mosquito. Dr. Blackstock encourages people to use moral courage to make a change. Moral courage is having the power and determination to stand up, speak out about something, that you believe is right. The process is to start the movement, get the facts, and take action. Number 5, picture this. There's a meeting of people we need to talk to, like the government. Imagine that we are small, noisy, and we have a point to get across. We are going to swarm together, the more the better, and we are going to be heard. We will continually sting the decision makers until change happens. Steps to mosquito advocacy. Number 6, be targeted with your message. State clearly the evidence-based solution. Number 7, have an infectious message. Word the solution well so people will understand and be motivated to become involved. Number 8, build a swarm. Create a swarm of mosquitoes, a very big group of self-advocates, allies, activists, family members, and the public, coming from all directions, attacking the decision makers with the infectious message, which is the solution, and spread this around everywhere as if it is a virus. Number 9, engage the public in the solution. Get out to places where you don't know anyone and talk about the solution. Speak to groups who do not understand and are not aware of the problem or the solution. Reach and teach. Educate the general public about the problem and the evidence-based solution. Number 10, leave the bite. Leave the person with a bookmark of explanations, contact information, and actions they can take that do not cost any money. Council believes in the power of working as a team. We know that together we are stronger. Together we can reach new heights. Together change can happen. Groups like yours and the council can join in active advocacy together, because together we make a bigger swarm, creating a louder voice, and are able to do more action to bring about positive change in our lives. Okay. Farrah?
Yeah. Yeah. Social justice, social justice, and in intersectionality. Growing up, in Canada, as a child of immigrant parents and as as was a person of color. With a with a hearing hearing for disability. I face for many this discrimination in school. I struggled with with for my for disability because because I had was an was the E for A other kids did not want to be my friend because of the stigma. This this took a toll on my mental health. The society judges me as less productive than I am because of the negative bias towards people with disabilities and people of color. By sharing my lived experience. I can I can advocate for of a better quality of life for people who are marginalized.
Intersectionality is the way all the parts of who we are connect and overlap to make us each the unique person we are. The way we are seen and the assumptions people make about us about us mean that we are pushed aside by the institutions in society. Everyone has a unique experience of discrimination and oppression. We must consider everything and anything that can marginalize people. Jem?
Okay. Marginalized groups. Marginalized groups are people who live on the side of society and lack of power. These groups are disadvantaged because they are not represented in decision-making process. Marginalized groups and communities are treated unfairly and excluded. Collectively, we need to work together, women, First Nations people of colored people who identify as LGBTQI2 plus, and people who have a disability. In 2022, Community Living walked as a group in the Pride Parade in Toronto. More people are talking about and putting words into action to increase the awareness, respect, and inclusions of First Nation peoples. There is increased awareness of negative treatment of Black people from the police, and people are starting to voice their opposition of the horrible way that the police treated Black people or people who are different. There is also more awareness how discrimination affects people's mental health.
Working together to promote the community living movement. As advocates, we can tell our stories, get our lived experience out there and known. We are unique people and we have wonderful stories to share. Not all of them are pleasant, and those need to be told too. We need to talk to people about the community living movement of inclusion and how being included in all aspects of the community will increase the rights of all people who have a disability. My personal story, living my dream, advantages of being a PSW. Last fall, I was successful in following one of my dreams to be a personal support worker. By being a person with a disability and by doing well with the schoolwork, I proved everyone that anyone like me can do it too. Some of the advantages of being a personal support worker are getting a better job. Before I was a cleaner for the Salvation Army group homes, but now I can work with all diverse groups of people, examples, children and seniors. Working in people's homes and at a hospital or other settings like that. The program that I took at Medics College was hybrid, so I was able to do some of my studies from the comfort of my own home. Also, when I did my studies, I got to choose in the morning or evening. I chose mornings so I could have the rest of the days and nights to myself. After my at-home schooling was done, I got to do some practical work to better my skills. and put them into practice. It is a short program, about 6 months long. I encourage anyone who can go to school and become a PSW, especially if it is their dreams and it will make them happy and prove the world that a person with a disability can do what a normal person can do. Also, the world before and after COVID-19 needs PSWs. Jem?
Importance of self-esteem, self-care, mindless meditation. What would you do to take care of yourself? Balance of stress. In life, there are so many unknown mysteries. Sometimes we don't have an answer or even know the questions that we want to ask. This can increase our anxiety or stress. Being mindful that help us to find a balance in life as we go on our journey. We can identify when stress is built up. Balance of yin and yang. The balance between the things that cause stress or anxiety and things that help you feel grounded and calm, and the balance of the yin and yang, the opposites in our life. By focusing on the positive, calming, grounded parts of our life, we will strengthen our mind and our body. Let's try this. I would encourage you to all try this. And let's close our eyes if you want. Find a comfortable place to sit, lay down or stand, whatever you want, wherever that makes you feel comfortable. Dream of a place somewhere meaningful and place where you feel safe, calm, relaxed, and reassured. This can be inside or outside. Meditation is peaceful check-in time between your mind and your heart. To balance the yin and yang, scan your body to find where you are holding tensions. Listen to your heartbeat. Feel the fluid moving through your veins. Imagine yourself as a tree, rooted, balanced, lining your spinal cord up with the earth. Feel the heat build up in your body. Let go of the business of the world. Let go of the distractions and keep your mind calm and quiet. Feel the ground beneath you, supporting you. Let go of your shoulders and let them hang loose beside you. Let your thoughts drift away. Let go of the past and focus here, now, in the present. Listen to your body. Go with the flow. Breathe in through your nose and silently, heavenly, let your breath escape out of your mouth. Find the rhythm of your breathing by the pattern of your breath. Let your mind drift with the wind. Just breathe in, out. Feel your lungs expand, and empty. Let the weight of your body ground you, rooted you to the earth. Rooted to the earth. Let go of the tangents, ignore the distractions around you. As you breathe in and out, feel the calmness of your place. Take this experience into the world with you. Time for me. Find the time and place. It doesn't matter when. Just take the time to calm your mind, focus on your breathing, and let the tensions go. You are important. Be proud of yourself. No one knows better than you how to take care of yourself. Take care of you. You are a very important and valuable person. Take the time to breathe, let the tensions go, and be with you.
Audience participation questions. What are some of the things that have stopped you from reaching your goals, aim in life? What makes you unique, different, special, just the way you are? What are your goals, aim in life? If you work hard on your abilities, you will be able to achieve those. If you advocate for inclusion, then you will be able to get more opportunities. What makes you feel safe, connected, and feeling strong?
Hello, everyone. So now you can chat. The chat is enabled. If you want to unmute your mic to answer, you can do that. You can also write in the chat. Thank you.
I have
Mhm.
an answer for the first question. I cannot read or write. That's holding me. That's holding me back, type of thing. But I did my life. So I want other people to understand it because most people don't understand it. It doesn't mean we can't read or write. Doesn't mean we're not stupid.
No, we're not.
Yep.
Yes, you can still, recognize the pictures and you can express your views.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yep.
Yes, Sam?
I don't know if it worked or not.
I think for me, some of the things that have stopped me from reaching my goals in life are I used to be really insecure about my autism, and like back in high school, I used to
Can't
be
see them.
really insecure about my autism, and that was really the thing that kind of anxiety also held me back. But I did a lot of meditation, and I did a lot of talking to myself and telling myself that I'm worth it and I matter. And by doing those things, I feel like it really helps with my anxiety, and it really kind of helped me to kind of get over my um, self-deprecating behavior around my autism. So
Yes, Nicole. Go ahead.
I similar to, okay, let me similar spin-off of what Sam sorry, Sam Forbes has said. Okay. I have Down syndrome. Sam has autism. Jim has alcohol syndrome.
Fetal alcohol syndrome.
Thank you. Thank you. But yes. And everybody else is different, right? We may have missing limbs. The point is, we all are different. And being different is nothing wrong with us. But here's a question. In society today, how can we change the mindset? Let me think here. Society's mindset to think positively to people who are different and to how to work with people with all different abilities. That's the question.
Hi, Nicole. How are you? It's Connie in Phoenix.
Okay, you can talk later on, okay?
Here's my thing. I became disabled later on in life, so I don't know what it's like to be born with a disability, but what I found was that it was very hard to be accepted as an adult with a disability and a brain injury. I've lost my hearing. I've lost friends. And within myself, I had to learn to accept me for who I am as a disabled individual, and I still have something to give in this life. As for being, and that goes the same for being a self-advocate with other disabled people. It's about being accepted for who we are. I'm disabled, but I'm still able-bodied. I can think, talk, breathe, and walk.
Yeah.
What brings me joy in my life is giving back to others who have less than me. I go to church, so I have a very strong belief in God, and that brings me peace in my life.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody, I've had a lot of people ask me if I have kids, and I say, yep, I have about 500 kids, and I love every single one of them.
Oh, cool.
Meaning all of the individuals that I've met through community living and people first. And I say, I have about 500 kids, and I love every single one of them, and they have a place, and every single person has a place in my heart.
That sounds great.
So that's how, and since I'm not allowed to work, that's the other thing that brings me peace and happiness in my life, is being able to give back through community living.
Me too.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's just some of the things, and I am hard of hearing now. I have a brain injury, and I've survived quite the massive stroke, but I'm walking, talking, I can travel by myself.
Wonderful.
And, you know, people have things to learn from me, and I still have things to learn from other people.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll be 61 years old next Monday.
Oh, happy birthday for next Monday.
Yep. So, and I miss everybody that I've met on council. Hi, Badar.
Wonderful.
I'm hoping to be, I won't be at the next conference because I'll still be in Phoenix.
Oh,
But
wow.
there'll be another time that I'll be there, and I hope to see everybody.
Yeah.
So I
Thank you,
miss you
Connie.
all.
Thank you,
So
Connie.
I miss you all.
Wonderful.
Yes, Nicole.
Yeah.
You have your hands up?
I have, yes. So you know, Lorianne, there's nothing negative. If you want to ask a question, please raise your hand, your virtual hand, so you can talk. Afterwards, please mute yourself.
My name's Lorraine. I'm from the influencer group and I paint. I'm an artist. So with my art, it makes me happy. And I had a story that was from the Community Living 75th anniversary. So I feel pretty proud of myself. And I'm going to the Ottawa conference on the 26th of September. So I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, I can mute myself.
Yeah. Go ahead, Jenna, and then if it's okay with you, Nelson, here, okay, Nelson, you can speak. Then Jenna, we'll get to you, okay? Please put your hand up. Okay, your virtual hand.
You want me to speak first or Jenna?
You can go first, Nelson, and then we'll get to Jenna.
Okay, I have a question about the person with the brain injury. How come you cannot work? To me, that's a stereotype.
I can't work because I have a brain injury and I have migraine headaches and I'm not allowed to drive.
Okay,
And I can't afford a taxi everywhere.
okay. I guess you all know the SP like the rest of us, right?
I'm sorry, do I what?
You all know the SP like the rest of us, right?
No, I get Social Security from the United States and I'm on a small Canadian pension, disability pension.
Okay,
Thank you for asking. I appreciate that.
okay.
Farah, can you ask those questions? We have another slide.
Oh, can I add,
Yeah.
can I add in one more thing to the gentleman who just asked me the question? I also have epilepsy, so that's the other reason I can't work.
Thank you. All right, Farah.
Yeah, okay. Mm-mm. What do you do to deal with stress?
Was that question for me?
What the voice did you have when you were in the educational system?
I'm sorry, I'm not hearing very well.
Have
Yeah.
you ever been rejected, sidelined because of your color, race, or for gender? Excuse me. Or religious beliefs. Number 4. Do you feel lonely? Do you feel lonely in the company?
Thank you, Farah. So,
Yeah.
Nicole, you wanted to ask something? Thank you. Anyone wants to
I'll be-
answer those questions? You can
I'll
answer.
be fast, and then we'll get to Sam, okay? Because he has his hand up for a while there. Okay, I'll be fast. Farah, these are questions to other people could share with us. This is discussions, okay? So take a breath, slow it down, and let everybody else speak, okay? They get to answer our questions. And they'll ask some questions. This is discussions, okay? Okay, Sam, go right ahead.
So for me, how I kind of the main thing I do to deal with stress is obviously I go to therapy and I do a lot of the main thing is that I do a lot of meditation. So I kind of close myself off from everything around me and I do this app called Headspace and I like completely disconnect from the world for a session and then it makes me feel kind of floaty and makes me feel really nice and at peace with the world and it really does for me help with my anxiety and like when I'm feeling overwhelmed when I'm like very overstimulated. So I think for me what helps with my stress is meditation and doing mindfulness.
Thank you, Sam. Anyone else has a question or answer? Yes, Jem.
For my stress, that I do is go rock throwing. Just go rock throwing. And I just throw so many rocks and I just get all my stress out and my anger out. And that's how I deal with things a lot.
Thank you, Jem, for sharing. Okay, who else? I see Connie, your hands is up. Okay. Okay, Nelson. Oh, Connie, are you ready?
I spend a lot of time in the water to help me relax from my tension, and I'm in a marginalized group. I'm in the LGBT community.
All right. Okay, Nelson. Yes, Nelson, you are muted. All right. Is there anyone? I think Nelson has a problem unmuting. Yes, Jesse.
Okay, I'm unmuted now.
Yes, Nelson, you can go ahead.
The way I deal with stress is listen to music and put my favorite movie on.
Great. Yeah, thank you for sharing.
Yep.
Okay, Jesse.
Yeah, so the way I deal with stress is the same as Nelson, is that I just listen to music that really helps me out. But also, I like going on walks as well, even on beautiful days, because it really helps me clear my mind. And I just want to say this to make sure everyone understand that when it comes to stress, it can be very difficult for everyone, especially with people with disability as well. And for me, I feel the same way for everyone. And I completely understand everyone's point about stress. And every day we go through stress a lot lately. Every day, and we always find a way to deal with it in a way that would not only help us, and but in some ways that it could be very hard. Like it's not easy. Like it's not very easy to have stress because I dealt with stress before and it's been so hard. But I always find something that helps me relieve myself of stress. And it's something that I've learned very well as well. So yeah. And so I
Excellent.
just want to let you all know that stress is something that we can all learn to deal with it. And even though it may never go away, but we can always learn to, how we do it in a non-violent way.
So meditation is a good way to reduce your stress. You just try that. It's a simple breathing exercise. So, and always take things one step each time, so that if you divide your work into smaller tasks, you can finish it and it will give you less stress. All right. So anyone else? Do you have any question?
I do.
Yes. Yes, Noreen.
My name's Lorraine. I'm from the influencer group,
Mhm.
and I have stress, but that's from the past. But now I'm feeling much better and I exercise. But I'm going in for cataracts, my left eye. So my husband's been putting drops in my eyes, and that is very stressful. So I won't be able to exercise for a few weeks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But you can do this simple meditation, simple breathing exercise for 5 minutes, in a day. That will, help you reduce your stress.
Yeah. And I
Thank you for
paint.
sharing.
I've been doing a lot of painting.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Anything that you have your passion for, you can do
Yeah.
that, and that will also help reduce your stress.
Mm-hmm. And everybody from community living knows me, and they know my story. My father was an artist, so I took up painting because of him.
Excellent. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'm going to the conference September 26th. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
Yeah. Anyone else wants to answer any of the questions? Okay. Any question from your side? Yes, Nicole.
Not a question, but making sure everybody does get to speak. For example, Jenna unfortunately had to leave because we haven't gone to Jenna. Oh no, Jenna's here. So Jenna, you have a question, right? Oh. Okay, let's let Jenna speak because we haven't gone to Jenna. Okay, go ahead, Jenna. When I manage stress, I listen to music. I'm entertaining myself.
Thank you, Jenna. Sorry we made you waited.
It's okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Oh, I also forgot to introduce myself. Well, I work at Community Living Toronto.
Excellent.
Yeah. And I also have Down syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
And in school, I actually got bullied. Someone was calling me names and calling me the R word.
That should not happen. And that is why we are here together to advocate for the people who have intellectual disabilities.
Mm-hmm.
Any more questions? All right. So thank you so much for participation. For your participation today. And I hope you like our presentation. We enjoyed your participation and the questions and the feedback that you all gave us. And I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. If you want to collaborate with us and do this presentation in your areas, then you can contact me. And I shared the slide, so I will share that again so that you can note down our contact information. My email address is there. If you want to learn more about the council website address is also there. Okay. If you want me to copy that in the chat, I can do that for you. All right. Or you can note it down.
Sounds good.
Sounds good.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I guess we're finished.
Yes.
Oh, all this meeting adjourned.
Thank you, Jem. Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
All right.
Have a good evening.
Thank you. It's only noon here.
Bye.
Yes.
Yep, it's only 1 o'clock here.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.